MusicgovernsFM, channel 33, with Mombele, the sound for your soul. While we say the word became flesh. It's the 27th of January, 2026. Time is 5:05. How are you this afternoon? How was your day? Oh my God. I'm empowered by the power of the Lord, seeing His grace, seeing His favor around me, around my life. You know, it's amazing. It's amazing. Walking in the will of God, doing the will of God, it's fulfilling. You know, I don't know about you at home, but how are you doing? How are you doing? Thank you for connecting. We are ready to go. Yeah. Yeah, but how are you in America, in Asia, Europe, and in Africa? Oh, thank you for tuning in. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. We are here to bring light. We are here to bring awareness about the callings, about the word that God has spoken to you, about the word that God spoke before the foundation of the world. You are an idea of the Lord, and God is with you. Thank you, thank you. I'm so blessed. I'm so excited for this day. God has been so good. Yes, you listen to MusicgovernsFM, channel 33, with Mombele, the sound for your soul. And the word became flesh. Oh my God. Yeah, okay, let's go. Let's dive in to the message that we are preaching and that we are teaching about the word that God has spoken to you and the stages of the word. Remember that we were assigned by the heavens. You know, before we were born, we were assigned. We were given assignments. You know, and it's very important to understand that we are here to fulfill an assignment. We used to talk with my wife, you know, and because the Lord revealed to us that we are mission takers. We took the mission that God planted in our lives before He created us. So everything that we have, everything that we do, it's under the mission that God has given us. So we are mission people. So that's how we approach life. So when God gives you money, that money is for a mission that God has given you. So if you have to look after your family, that money is for the family. You know, if you have to help someone, that money is for helping someone. You know, and if it's for your growth and you know your social life or whatever, you do that because it's a mission resource. So we are mission orientated, and it's very helpful because you know that God is in that mission, you know, because He created us to fulfill the mission. Yeah, as we were talking about Moses even in the morning, we're still gonna carry on with him and seeing the dynamics of the core and how God respond, you know, even in the beginning, because the beginning determines how the house gonna be, how strong the house is gonna be. So our beginning phase as people who have been planted here, so it's very important. Our thinking pattern or our mental mental thinking, it will determine how strong we are, because if we work the foundation, then we are good to go. So we hear in Moses' life, as we were reading Exodus chapter 4, also to chapter 4. We're gonna read from verse 11, because that's where I want us to start. Because Moses was starting to doubt what God was telling him, and it was too much. We spoke about in the morning that in the season we're not expecting you to be a person who's doubting what God has said to you, because everything now is open. Everything has the nature has shown us that God exists. So we don't have to doubt, because He's with you, He's already with us, and He's already ahead of us, So that's very important to think about. Don't be scared of men. Don't be scared that you're going to fail. The word of God will never fail. That's what you need to believe, So let me read from verse 11, because after God has told him everything that he must do, and so Moses was protesting against God, and it was just too much now. Let's read from verse 11. It says, then the Lord asked Moses, because Moses said he can't speak, so now the Lord said, who makes a person's mouth? Who decides whether people speak or don't speak? Hear or don't hear? See or don't see? It is not I, the Lord. Really, this is always my prayer, that God, I don't want God to ask me these questions, because I know when God asks you that means that already you won't finish the race, because the whole energy let me just put it this to you. The whole energy that you're going to travel with from the beginning to the end, you get it from the beginning, because that's where the amount of energy you're going to use in your journey, it's in the beginning, because everything starts in the beginning. So the power and the thinking will always start from the beginning. And I remember when God called me, was just a normal person, and going to church, but there was a day when I had something inside of me saying, you need to pray more. In other words, I need to be more aware about the spiritual life, being aware that I'm a spirit. So, and after that, I started to have a dream, and it was a shock to me, And after that, because I was doing a lot of things, not bad things actually, but things that were not good for what I was called to do. So then God one day said, I wanted to open Jeremiah 18. It speaks about a potter, a pot and a potter's in hand, and God said, I want to start you afresh. I want to remake you. I want to make you again, And it was very something that was very strange for me, And even the Bible itself, He said, I'm going to start you from the beginning and just make you understand, so that you'll follow the word that I've put in you. So I had to start from the scratch and understanding these people, Israelites and Noah and all these guys, and it's amazing how similar was these things with my calling. And I'll see myself in Moses, I'll see myself in Abraham, and a lot of things that was confirming as I was reading. But now I was reading it, following what God has called me. And so it's very important to understand that we are mission people, but don't doubt God, because God is with you. And also believe Him in the beginning, trust Him in the beginning. You'll see that you're gonna finish your race with energy, because you started well. So automatically you have to finish well, because I think one of the things is we mustn't rush to move to another stage. There are people who can't wait for the foundation to be well established. They want to build a house, and that's very dangerous, So I'm talking about the foundation here, and God telling Moses to go to Egypt, but Moses protesting, and he didn't want to do that. So let's hear now how God responded to Moses, and then we're going to read the whole journey about him, and so then we'll measure our lives and how we are responding as we have tapped into the kingdom season, or the season of the kingdom of God, manifesting physically in this realm. So let's read from verse. Now from verse 11, he said, "Who makes a mouth? Who makes a person's mouth? Who decide whether a person?" Who decide whether people speak or don't speak, hear or don't hear, see or don't see? Is it not I, the Lord? Now go, I will be with you as you speak. I will instruct you in what you say. It was an easy call for Moses, just to follow, but he had to trust God, because, it required faith and trust, trusting what God was saying. And then, but Moses again pleaded, "Lord, please send anyone else." Oh God, that was terrible. And the Lord became angry with Moses. All right, he said. Now the Lord agreed with Moses, because God knew that this man is doubting me, And then the Lord became angry with Moses, and all right, he said, "What about your brother Aaron the Levites? I know he speaks well." Look, God is showing that He's everywhere. He knows even Aaron, He knows even that he can speak well. So he asked Moses. I know that God knew that Moses was thinking about Aaron. Oh God, because God knows us. Yeah, listening to MusicgovernsFM, channel 33, with Bombele, the sound for your soul. MusicgovernsFM, channel 33, with Bombele, the sound for your soul. Alright, let's go. We're gonna be finishing it right now, our conversation this afternoon. So now God was angry with Moses, and then he said, "What about your brother Aaron the Levite? I know he speaks well, and look, he's on his way to meet you now." Oh God, he will be delighted to see you. Talk to him and put the words in his mouth. I will be with both of you as you speak, and I will instruct you both in what to do. Aaron will be your spokesman to the people. He will be your mouthpiece, and you will stand in place of God for him, telling him what to say, and take your shepherd's staff with you and use it to perform the miraculous signs I've shown you. Yeah, we're going to end here. And then Aaron was the plan B. And it's very painful when you walk with God, um, um, like this, because now, for God to speak or for God to do something, you have to speak to you, and then you have to speak to someone else who's gonna do it for you. So it's what's gonna delay the energies, what's gonna delay the journey of Moses. So I'm asking you that please don't doubt God. Don't doubt what God says to you, because He is with you. Once He said, I'm with you, it's finished. He knows that phrase can carry you forever, and that's what we are pushing. I'm gonna see you in the morning tomorrow by God's grace, and we're gonna continue and see how it worked. and we'll learn about Moses. And this is the path that we really need to look at, because we are called to bring salvation to people, to help people to find who they are, and to help people to be free from slavery, to be free from things that oppresses them. So we are called to do that. So we have to trust God in the beginning, because that's where we're going to draw strength and victory. Yes. Have a nice afternoon. I'm going to be with you tomorrow morning. Yes, by God's grace. May the Lord keep you and guide you. I love you.